santé!
Salut, it's Ellie. Today I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite French brands that you can buy in the French pharmacies. We have 43,000 pharmacies all over France. It's just crazy. We don't have any drugstores like in the US. When women need to buy their facial creams or whatever, they go to the pharmacy or something called la pharmacie. So it's basically a pharmacy which also has skincare products and body care things. I would say in France, women love taking care of themselves. They prefer to have really good products for their skin in terms of creams, serums, and spend more on their foundations rather than cover all of it with expensive makeup. So we treat things at the base. Right now I'm going to show you everything that is related to le visage, the face. I really like taking care of my skin. I had many issues with it in terms of acne. I struggled for many years. I'm 22 and I still had some acne, but it was pretty bad from 14 to, I would say, 20. So I spent a lot of money on skincare because I was hoping for it to help me. And now that I have found amazing products that really work, I'm truly investing in my skin because it's something you will just never waste on. It's not about buying creams such as La Mer, which costs 300 euros, but it's about finding true and authentic and quality products that work for your face. So here I have 6 brands that I really like for my face. Those 6 brands are Uriage, Bioderma, Aven, Saniflore, Sève, and the last one is Fatica. So you maybe have heard of Bioderma because it's a really famous French brand, which is really famous for the micellar water, which I also use, but this is not the point. There's something else I love from Bioderma. It's their sunscreen. I've been putting sunscreen on my face every day, and it's really important to have one that doesn't clog your pores because I had acne for many years and I still do from time to time, but it's getting much better. So I discovered this one and it cost, I would say, 9 euros, and I had it for the past 4 months. And we had the whole summer, so I was putting it even more. And I still have some in it, probably like that much. So I would say one sunscreen that costs 9 euros for your face can be used for about 5 months or 6 months. I don't want by any means to make you purchase useless things because my channel is not about this. It's not about selling things to you. It's about showing you and sharing with you just tips, and bear that in mind that I'm a student and I'm really conscious about what I'm doing with my money, but I tend to spend on really important things such as skincare, and I don't have any guilt for it because I've been working during the summers to be able to afford those things. So yeah, it's up to you which kind of things you're buying, but don't spend on useless things. If you're inspired by a few of those products I'm showing you, if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. I'll be really happy to answer to those. Don't buy it just to spend money because it's French and I don't know what else. After this beautiful sunscreen from Bioderma, I'm going to talk a little bit about Aven. Aven is also really famous, and I promised you in the beginning of this video that I'm going to show you different brands and less known brands, not the mainstream ones. But I had to talk about this product because the winter is coming and it's starting to be really cold here in France. This is called Cicatrifat Crème Réparatrice Protectrice, which is repairing protective cream for sensitive and irritated skin. This thing I think cost about 10 euros, which is a bit expensive, but it's a really greasy, creamy texture. It's usually, if you have really dry skin, usually on your elbows, on your knees, on your feet, and also around the nose because you tend to blow your nose a lot during the winter, and this thing has been amazing. So from Aven, this is my favorite product of all times. So if you're in France during the winter and you have cracked hands or elbows or whatever, just buy this thing. And it says you can keep it for 6 months. I had it for 2 years. I'm only halfway through it, so this will last me, I think, for another winter. Also, Aven is really known for their spray water thing they have. I started to understand why Aven is so famous for the water. I started using Aven for the past 2 years, and now this summer I have switched to Ellie because it's a bit less expensive. This thing I think was about €4, and the Aven one is usually about 6. I only buy the Aven thermal waters when they are in sale, so usually you can get 2 for €10, then I buy those. But this time the Aven was too expensive, so I bought this one for €4, and it lasts me for a long time, maybe 2 months per bottle. And the amazing thing is that in the summer when you're warm you're using it, but I also use it in the winter, because since I discovered how to use it, it has made a difference. I have a really sensitive and dehydrated skin, and now how I use it is that I wash my face and then I spray it, and right away I put my serum and I apply it to my face, and then I put my moisturizer, so the serum captures the water and it stays into your skin. So this thing is amazing. Then I will talk about a brand that I love, and I have been using this brand for 4 years now. They're a bit more expensive. I started buying them after I had my first summer job, because in France people tend to work way later than in America. And I was able to buy my first more expensive serum. It was actually my first serum ever, because this thing cost I think €30, which for me at that time was a lot of money, and it still is a lot of money. But then it felt really special. It was like you're buying your first luxury item, and this was my first luxury item I ever bought. So this is called Essence Magnifica. It's a rebalancing botanical night concentrate, which is organic, and it's made out of different essential oils, and it basically rebalances your skin, and it helps with acne. And this is the first thing that have truly helped my skin. I had a ton of acne around my mouth, a lot on my jaw, and I had some on my cheeks here, and I still have some scars here and there. But this thing has worked perfectly, and it's probably the 3rd or 4th bottle I'm buying in the past couple years, I would say, or 3 years. I'm not sure when I started buying it. And this has truly changed my skin texture, and I use it every night. And in the mornings I have a different skin regimen that I'll show you right now. And since I was really happy with the rebalancing concentrate, I also bought this purifying cleanser, which releases impurities, cleanses, and smoothes skin texture from Saint Fleur. This thing I think was €15, and it also lasted me for 8 months. I only use it in the spring and in the summertime because my skin gets really dry and dehydrated, so I can't use that on my skin for the whole year. But I love it. I haven't used this thing early on since I was using this. I just bought my first bottle about a year ago or a year and a half ago, so don't feel pressured to buy all the things at the same time. But this is my favorite thing. I would advise you for your acne. It makes wonders. Still talking about acne, I discovered this brand last year, and this is also a product I'm using in the spring and in the summer. It's from the brand Patika, and it's a anti-blemish toner with plant-derived salicylic acid. It's also organic, and I think this was €20. It's a bit pricey for a toner. It's my first toner I ever bought in my life, and I still haven't bought another one. And I thought it was just like a thing people use to feel fancy, but then I discovered that the toner really helps. And this one smells like mint. It reminds me of the Moroccan mint tea. It smells really good. And I finished it this summer. I don't have anything left, but I really wanted to show it to you, and I'll buy it next year for the spring. Then we have my second favorite brand I discovered this year, to be honest. I think there is not a single year that I do not discover anything new, but I'm the type of person, when I'm discovering something I love, I keep buying it. I don't need to change every 2 months the brand of my skincare. I do not change my foundation brand. I have worn the same shade and foundation brand for 4 years, and I keep rebuying the same one, and I'll show it to you in the next video with all of my skin essentials, or all of the things I own in terms of skincare, because I'm a really minimalistic person when it comes to skincare and other things as well. For me, it's about quality, not quantity. So when I like something, I just keep buying it, and when something works, I keep using it. Why should I buy expensive things if I don't know if they're going to work on me? It's stupid. It's not my way of seeing things. I own a few but really good products that I'm really happy with. I needed something that really moisturizes my skin during the day, and I have way more sensitive skin in the morning and a bit more dry, so I discovered this. It's a brand called SERUMS. It says 95% of the ingredients are from natural origins, and this brand is just beautiful. I love the philosophy behind the products from the brand SERUMS because they are really natural, they work really well, and they're made out of really high quality ingredients. So this is a serum that was recommended to me. It's called Hydra Malva, and it's a 24 soothing moisturizing botanical serum. Does it work for 24 hours? No, but it works for the whole day for me. I put it on my skin in the morning before I go to class, and right after I use the serum, I use the cream from the same range, which works really well for me. This is the Quenching Soothing Emulsion. I think this is how you say it. It's for all types of skin and even sensitive. And I can tell you that it has worked really well on my sensitive skin. I tend to get really itchy when creams have, I don't know if it's parabens or something else, but there's something my skin do not tolerate because it's really sensitive, and this have worked really well. And to prove you that, I'm the type of person who always buys the same things when they work. I almost finished this one, so yesterday I went to the pharmacy and bought the same one, but a new one. So I just wanted to prove it to you that I do not lie when I say I love it. This is the one I will start using really soon. And this is the one that is almost gone. I know that not everyone has the same budget on skincare, and it's totally okay. Here's just to share different brands that I love. It's not about making you feel uncomfortable if you cannot afford those things, because I used to feel that way for a long time because I couldn't afford more expensive things because I just didn't have the money for it. And now when I want to pay something, I just need to work hard to get it. And it's what I do. In France, I teach English to French students. And this is how I make a bit of money on the side while I'm studying, to be able to afford those little things that honestly make a big change in my life in terms of how I feel. Because for me, confidence comes from within, from the food you eat, from how you feel, how you exercise, and the people you surround yourself. But those things I use on the external part of myself boost my confidence, make me feel happy because they smell good and they work. Now we'll talk about body care. There's one last thing from really popular brands I want to show you. It's this thing which is called L'huile prodigieuse de Nuxe. Nuxe is really famous for this little oil, but it's a really well-known product. Every single woman in France knows about it. Every single woman. It doesn't mean that all of them likes it. It smells like summer. It's a really soothing and comforting smell. It's really delicate, but this is amazing. So this is a 100 milliliter oil. You can use it on your face, on your hair, and on your body. I use it on my body. I like to spray perfume before I go out, but I also like to spray a bit of oil on my cleavage, and I just love the smell. You feel really luxurious, and it's about feeling good and confident, and this is something I love, and I think you will love it too. So if you can buy the bigger one, it's less expensive than the 50 milliliter one, and it'll last you for a long time. It's a bit heavy because it's a glass container, and yeah, this is an amazing product. I use, for the most part, natural products on my body, and I switched from using body lotion to using a shea butter. So there's another brand I really like. It's called Amazon. I have 3 little products from here. And basically this store is well known in France because you can make your own body care, skincare, and you can also make your own makeup with all the things they have. So I bought this shea butter at Amazon. It was €8, and this is a 500 milliliter shea butter. It's huge, and let me tell you that the price for this thing is really great. It's 100% shea butter, no smell, and it works wonders for the winter. I use it almost every day after I shower and I love it. Then from the same brand, my friend Emma got me this thing for my birthday. It's a anti-aging and protective organic serum. This is a really great serum. It's made out of natural oils and everything they have is natural. This is amazing about the brand, and it's really cheap for a high quality product. So this is a serum that really works well. I use it on my cleavage and on my face from time to time, maybe twice a week. And what I wanted to share with you is that they have amazing lip balms for about €2 each. This is an organic certified lip balm, and this one is peach. They have different smells. I think they have coconut, vanilla, and they're really great. So if you're switching to more natural skincare and you're going to be in France at some point, I recommend you to go to the store. They're really big. You can find everything you could think of in terms of essential oils, shea butter, coconut oil, aloe vera, everything. And for a really good price, you have really high quality products. And last thing I wanted to share with you is Medvita. So Medvita has a wide range of skincare products, including oils. This one is a jojoba oil, certified organic as well. This is on the pricier side for oils, I would say, because you can get them for a bit cheaper. So this jojoba oil lasts me for 4 months. And yeah, this is an amazing product. On this channel, I want to share with you a lot of different aspects about living in France. Not only the fashion, but also more life-related things and less superficial things, such as cooking, health, budgeting, dating. Also, I would like to do anything related to studying abroad, because at some point after COVID, people are going to be able to travel to France again, and if you're interested to live here for a few months, a few days, or a few years, I want to share things that will truly help you if you're living in France at some point. And I want you to know about all the different amazing things that France have to offer. It can be social ed, asking for scholarships, and all of those student-to-student advice I can give you. So if you're interested in all of this, just let me know in the comments which kind of video you would like to see soon. And I'm also going to invest in a microphone, because I know the quality of the audio is not the best. But I'm really grateful that you have watched this video, and I'm going to share a lot more with you in the upcoming months. So merci beaucoup, et on va se revoir très bientôt. Bye!